We should do this for me.
Oh, live.
Hello!
Hi.
Hi! I am Brody Lawson from the CFL, hanging out with your girl, Alessia Cara. We are in Salt Lake City, Utah. You're on tour.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations on the big nomination yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that was fun. I found out on Twitter, as usual.
You
I
did?
found out everything on Twitter. It was amazing. It was so cool. Like, wow, this is... And of course, like, the other people who are nominated in that category are
Yeah.
awesome, too. So it's kind of cool to be nominated with them.
Do you know many of them personally, or?
I kind of do, yeah.
Yeah?
I know Sean. I met the Chainsmokers before.
That's cool.
Yeah, and DNC.
Well, our big news, of course, is that Alessia is going to be playing at the Sirius XM Grey Cup kickoff show on November 27th in
Yes.
Toronto, just outside your hometown.
Yeah.
Huge deal to have you there, and we are so excited. How are you feeling about the big concert?
Thank you. I'm really excited. That's a big deal. It's really amazing, and I've never been to a game before, so that'll be like my first time. My first time performing will be my first time going to any CFL game.
That is cool. So I was going to ask you if you'd been to a Grey Cup. So do you have a favorite CFL team then?
Because I'm not really a Toronto girl. I'm a Brampton girl.
Okay.
The closest thing would be Toronto.
Right.
My dad's a huge sports fan.
Yeah.
So I think he'd be mad at me if I didn't go for
Toronto.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
Toronto
a hardcore
fan.
Toronto guy. Yeah.
So again, Alessia Cara playing at the Sirius XM Grey Cup kickoff show in Toronto, which is November 27th. If you guys don't have tickets, make sure you get them. Come out and see her in some fantastic football, of course.
Yeah.
So I read the latest Billboard article that you kind of were interviewed for, and you were saying that Chris Martin gave you some really good advice.
Yeah.
Which is that you get from the audience what you give.
Mm-hmm.
What do you plan on giving fans on November 27th?
Good question. I think I always try to give everything I have, and I think I've sort of recently learned, because initially when I would perform and when I would do shows and sets and stuff, I would always try to the natural artist thing or the natural perfectionist thing would be to always sing the right notes and
Right.
make sure it's a perfect show. But I've recently realized that people, especially my fans, they don't really care about that stuff. They just care about how I connect with them. And the reason they're my fans in the first place, I think, is because I've connected with them in some way with what I'm saying. And it doesn't matter, how perfect you sound or anything. It just matters, how you connect with them. And I think I just want to really give as much feeling as I can to everything I say, and make sure I mean what I'm saying, because sometimes you can get caught up in going through the motions of it.
Right.
I'm really just gonna try to give everything, and hopefully they'll receive it in a positive way and give back that energy.
Yeah, we were just saying, you've been on this tour. How's it been so far?
It's been awesome.
Yeah?
It really has. Yeah, this is something I'm really proud of, and I think a tour, or when you do a show, it's pretty much one of the few things in an artist's job, I guess, where it's involving just them. It's something that comes from them and their team, and it's not it's not really executive based and business based. It's very it's all creative.
Right.
And I think that's so awesome, because you can just make something out of nothing. And I'm really proud of the show and what we've come up with, and it's fun.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in, hanging out with Alessia Cara, who's playing at the CFL big game at the end of the season. It's called the Grey Cup. It's basically the Super Bowl for Canadian football, and she's going to be playing at the Sirius XM Grey Cup kickoff show. So just sitting down chatting a little bit about football and her amazing tour. So it's been extra special as a Canadian watching your rise to success, and we're all rooting for you and loving this so much. But how would you describe the last year in 3 words?
Oh wow, that's hard.
If you could, or you can just describe it. But I thought that would be
3 words.
fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say definitely fun.
Fun.
I would say challenging.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
but in a good way. I
Okay.
guess. And crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. Because it's just everywhere. It's just
Yeah.
it kind of exploded, so it's definitely crazy. So.
That's okay. No, don't worry about it. I was gonna say, for us, it seems fast. Does it seem fast for you as well, or does it feel like something you've been building towards? Do you know what I mean? I feel like this is something you've been working on for so long, but for us, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it's wild.
it's very true. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like to a lot of people, or most people, I kind of popped out of nowhere. It was a very quick thing, but in my mind, because I've dreamt of this my entire life, and I've been working at this behind the scenes for a very long time. I started posting videos at 13 years old on my YouTube channel.
Right.
I didn't really get discovered till I was 16. Got signed at 18. My song didn't come out till I was 19.
Okay.
And I'm 20 now, so it feels like it was a long journey. But at the same time, once it took off, it did take off pretty quickly. But I think in my mind, it just took a lot longer because I've been working at it for so long behind the scenes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Your third single out right now, Scars to Your Beautiful. I heard that you performed that at the Vikings game.
Yeah, I did.
How was that? Explain to me what that was all about, because I heard there was some cool messaging around it.
Yeah.
I know the song in general, but specifically that night.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the song in general
Yeah.
is just about embracing yourself, and it's about body positivity and just self-esteem and just really appreciating yourself and sort of providing the perspective that maybe the world should change its heart rather than you having to change yourself for the world. That night in particular was awesome because we had a bunch of people, cancer survivors, actually come out, and they formed the little ribbon around me, and it was so cute, and it was awesome, and I think it was so empowering. That song is so empowering, and I just think that night in specific was even more empowering because it was real people with maybe visible scars or emotional scars that they've overcome, and that's such a strong thing, and it's something to be so proud of to overcome.
Absolutely. Well, CFL fans, you can look forward to that and so much more coming up November 27th in Toronto. So make sure you're buying your tickets. It's going to be fantastic. I wanted to know, kind of a silly question, how many selfies do you think you've taken this year?
Ooh, I don't know. Let me check. Because I think now when you have like the
You scroll through.
Let me check because there's like an album that says selfies,
you're right.
but it's never just selfies.
But like
sometimes
with
I take
fans too.
Oh, with people.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in
Well,
my
you can
phone
do that
it says 700 in my phone, but I don't think I take 700 selfies.
Okay.
Myself. It's like with other people.
Okay. Fair.
I think I've taken this year.
Yeah.
I've probably taken. I don't know. I can't think of a number. A lot. I've taken a lot. Yeah. People. I've noticed like through touring and through doing this stuff, like people really care about the selfie. Like you can take a picture, but then they're like, "Hey, we need a selfie now."
Something different.
Yeah, it's all about the selfie. So I've taken many. I think I've taken more selfies than I've done autographs for sure.
Yeah. So the Grey Cup in November is obviously going to be outside. You're a Canadian gal, so you're gonna have to bundle up. How's it going to be playing outside at a stadium in November in Toronto?
Yeah,
although we're hoping for good weather, right?
Hoping, yeah.
For like
sometimes it surprises you.
Yeah,
but,
you're so right.
I think it's kind of it's good that it'll have a breeze because when I perform I sweat a lot.
So like
it's like a natural fan.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I hope it's not gonna. I won't play to death. I think it'll be good. It'll be hopefully perfect weather because I'll be sweaty. It'll even it out. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Also, for people tuning in at home, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're sending us your questions. We're going to take a few questions at the end. And again, if you're just tuning in, huge announcement. Alessia Cara is going to be performing at the Sirius XM Grey Cup Kickoff Show November 27th. So we're super pumped for you.
Thank you. Me too.
What has surprised you most about your fans' reception to your music?
I mean, well, just the fact that they've been receiving it period has been awesome because I never, when I was making this album, I was only around 16 or 17 and I didn't know who was going to hear it. So the fact that this many people have heard it alone is an accomplishment and it's so fulfilling. But I think the way they're receiving it and how they're connecting with it is even more amazing. There was, I get compliments and people saying like, you're the reason why I, got over my depression, or you're the reason why I'm able to come out to my family as an LGBTQ, or I'm, it's just so many amazing compliments like that really make me realize that okay, this is why I do it, and this is the point of all of it. And it's awesome.
Yeah, totally. So I sat down with Ryan Tedder from One Republic a few months ago, who's playing halftime, and I asked him if he could, because he's worked with a ton of people, so if you could draft essentially a quarterback, a coach, and a cheerleader of either someone you've toured with, I know you've toured with Coldplay, or someone you've worked with, who would you draft to what position?
Oh my goodness. That's so hard.
We can pick one of you.
Okay, I would say, who would be the quarterback? I would say Chris Martin would be the quarterback.
Okay.
Because he's like a leader and he knows what he's doing and he's got it. And he runs very fast and he's like really in shape.
So he's got like the mental smarts.
Yeah, he can be the team leader. I feel like he knows what he's doing. He's like responsible and cordial and just very sweet.
Okay.
Classy. I would say he could be the quarterback. Who would be the
Chris Martin is the quarterback. There you go.
Who's like the leader? Who's like the guy who's been through all of it? I'm trying to think of someone who's
calling the plays? Who's like the
telling
person?
everyone? Yeah, I don't know. That's a difficult
What
question.
about cheerleader maybe? Like who's someone like super fun, just like a blast?
Who would be a cheerleader? That's a hard question. Who would be a good cheerleader?
People at home, tweet us.
You guys
tell us
who
who
would be
you
a good
think.
cheerleader.
We've got the quarterback, which is
I think
a
Chris Martin's
fantastic answer.
I'm trying to think of who would be a good coach too. Like who's been through it. Like who knows what they're doing.
We can always come back to it.
Yeah. Help us out too.
Help us out at home.
Who would be? That's a hard question. Good question.
Oh, that's
what
okay.
did Ryan Tedder say? If you don't mind.
Yes. Okay, so Ryan said so he switched from cheerleader to running back, and he said Adele.
Oh, okay.
And then for quarterback, he said Bono.
Ooh.
And for coach, he said, I have written down because I honestly don't. Rick Rubin.
I was gonna say Rick Rubin
Really?
for coach. I was because I was thinking who's someone. Not that he's old, but I'm like who's someone who's like wiser and kind of knows. I was gonna say Rick Rubin, but I should have.
You and Ryan Tedder, same page.
I swear I'm not copying him. I was gonna say
So
Rick
4
Rubin.
people have said Kevin.
Kevin as who? As the cheerleader?
They're just saying Kevin.
Kevin as what, guys?
What position does he play?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Ooh, Rihanna's
That's a good
sick.
one.
Rihanna, I would say Rihanna cheerleader, but she's too big. Like she's too like, she needs to be on the field. I feel.
Maybe she's playing. What's your favorite part about touring?
My favorite part about touring, I mean, I love, of course, getting to travel to different places.
Yeah.
Although I don't really get to see a lot of those places,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like a yes and no kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I love just going out and seeing people singing my lyrics back. That's always
That's
amazing.
got to be the coolest thing
Yeah, it
ever.
really is. It's like it's crazy. It's just so awesome to to know like at first, at one point like the only person that's heard that song were the only people that have heard that song were me and like maybe Sebastian and the producers I was working
Right.
with, maybe like 4 people, my
Yeah.
dad. And the fact that like everyone has heard them now and there's strangers that I've never seen before singing them back to me. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, another really good question. At a venue like a Grey Cup, which is tens of thousands of people, do you get any stage fright?
Of course I do. Yeah.
That's big time.
It is.
Oh, especially hometown too. Like I feel like that would be even like I don't know.
A little bit more nervous.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like people you're going back home.
Yeah.
People are expecting you to make them proud, and it is kind of intimidating. I think the nerves kind of turn into, or I managed to figure out how to turn them into like a positive adrenaline, which is good.
Yeah.
Because before it used to be like fear, which I don't think you should have. I don't think you should be scared. I think it's good to be nervous, but not scared. So I try to turn those nerves into like good adrenaline.
Yeah.
But of course you always get nervous.
Yeah. Send us a few more questions. We're going to take a couple more from you guys before we wrap things up here. Again, if you're just tuning in, Alessia Carr playing at the Grey Cup in November, which is in Toronto. So if you guys live in Toronto, around Toronto, come get tickets, come watch her play, come watch a great football game. We'd love to see you.
Another one is,
please.
are you excited to end the tour in Canada?
Oh yeah, your last 2 dates, people are really excited about this. Montreal, and then ending in Toronto on November 2nd at Massey Hall, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think it's such a full circle kind of thing.
Yeah.
To just end at home, and I know that I'm Italian, so I have a huge family.
I was gonna say, do family and friends come out as more intimate almost?
It does. It kind of does. So it feels like I'm playing for people that I want to make proud and that I love and care about. And it's kind of cool. It's like a full circle kind of thing. Like, here's what I've done. It's ending, back where I started. So it's kind of cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Send us a couple more questions and then we'll wrap up. We're here in Salt Lake City, Utah. If anyone's coming down to the show tonight, that'll be
That'd be awesome.
blast.
I hope you have fun.
Oh yeah, lots of love for that.
What's your favorite city you performed in?
Oh, good question.
Oh,
Favorite city?
That's a difficult question.
Maybe so far even.
So far, I guess on this tour, I'll say this tour, part 2. Boston was a great show. Everybody was really loud and like awesome. It was probably the highest energy we've had for sure. I'm gonna say Boston so far.
Okay, I had another question for you. Lots of Grammy buzz. What will you be doing the night before the Grammy nominations?
Good question. I mean, on a schedule, I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing, to be honest.
I think
probably
it's the
won't
6th.
be sleeping.
I think it's December 6th, but that's just from
December 6th.
memory, so I could be wrong. If you guys know, let us know. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I actually have no idea. Like, I don't know.
Trying
what
to
I'm
sleep?
Trying to sleep. Yeah.
Trying
like,
to get distracted?
Yeah, because at the same time, I mean, I know that I was on the Billboard thing, and I was considered, which is amazing. It's such an honor and so flattering to be nominated by, not nominated, considered, excuse me, by like Chance the Rapper, who I've listened to since forever, and Maren Morris, who's amazing. So that was already amazing, but at the same time, I'm not trying to be modest. I'm not expecting it. I really am not. I feel like I have so much left to accomplish to even, I feel like I'm still so new, so if I were to be nominated, it would actually be like I'm not expecting it.
It would be a huge moment.
Yeah,
you
it
really
definitely
feel like it would be.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not expecting anything.
Yeah.
But
All the sweeter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's gonna be even. I don't
so
even.
fantastic.
That's just. It seems so far off. Like that whole. Even
Yeah.
that word, the G word, seems so far off and so intangible almost that it doesn't even feel like it.
Oh, that's a great question. Super jealous for your touring with Coldplay. What's the next thing on your bucket list?
Next
Good
thing.
question.
Very good question. That was definitely a bucket list moment. Next thing would be. Ooh, I've always wanted to host SNL. I know that's a random
That
thing.
would be cool.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm funny enough, but like whatever. If they can make me funny enough, they could just like help me out, make me look cooler. No, I've always wanted to host SNL. I'm a huge fan of like acting and doing improv. And I just have to figure out how not to break character because I break character very easily. I'm always laughing, but yeah.
Plus, they're so funny that you.
Yeah,
feel
like I
so
could not.
bad for
I'd
it.
be laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Well, sitting down, Brody Lawson from the CFL sitting down with Alessia Cara. She's playing at the Sirius XM Grey Cup kickoff show, which is November 27th in Toronto for our big Grey Cup game in Toronto. It's going to be amazing football. So if you guys are around, make sure to buy your tickets. Come out and support and watch some great football. We'll take one or two more questions and then we're going to let you get ready for your show tonight.
Yes, thank you. I know my hair's still wet. I just came out of the shower too. Sorry, if anyone
In Salt Lake City.
is wondering why my hair looks like this right now.
Let's see. Oh, someone said they saw you in New York in Coldplay. It was amazing.
Thank you.
SNL plus you, even more awesome.
Thank you guys.
That's so
I
nice.
hope so one day. We'll have to
Our-
contact the producers.
Oh.
Who do you think will win the Grey Cup?
Ooh. Well, we already know our team.
Yeah, I know. So
Maybe
I'm gonna have to go.
Well-
I'm gonna have to go for my team.
I brought you a very neutral toque.
Oh,
So
thank
you can
See,
just
says
support
CFL.
everyone.
Thank you. There we go.
All right,
Support
little
everyone
CFL
here.
love.
Yes,
So
thank
you can rep that.
Awesome. That's so cool.
So,
thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna
well-
be neutral about it, but I mean, we all kind of know who. My dad's gonna make me go for it.
Yeah, Toronto girl, Toronto area girl, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This was fantastic. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Canada, get ready to welcome Alessia Cara November 27th at BMO Field. Grey Cup. It's going to be huge. Sirius XM kickoff show. We can't wait to watch you perform. It's going to be
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Enjoy tonight.
Thank you too. I never know how to end this. Bye.
Bye. Go. Now say bye.